thank you again for doing this.
Absolutely.
Your schedule is so crazy, isn't it?
It is crazy. Yeah, it has been really crazy lately. Just because I'm going back and forth between
To DC
and South Dakota too. So.
And those flights aren't very fun because they're kind of they're small, right?
Yeah, and they're rarely on time. I've got like bad airplane mojo. So if I'm on a flight, everybody around me groans because they're like, oh, we're gonna get delayed.
We'll get stuck for sure.
Yeah, it's true. Well, now you're making us all sound old when you say a long, long time.
Trust me, I feel old.
Yeah,
I do.
we're getting there, aren't we?
I know
I'm older than you. How old are you?
I'm 41.
Okay, I'm 46, so I got you beat. I got you beat, so.
I wouldn't have guessed 46.
Yep.
You seem younger than that.
No, that's good. I'll take it.
I love that we have a state that has one area code.
Yes, that is true.
I really embrace that.
That's a great way to describe it. I have never heard it described that way. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, and somebody asked me, gosh, how can you live there? It's just there's nothing. And I go, oh, it's everything. I'm sitting at, for instance, if I go to a basketball game to watch my kids play, I'm sitting with people that I graduated from high school.
Yeah.
And then our parents are there too.
Exactly.
It's generations that these people know everything about us because we've just been growing up by each other for 100 years.
That's totally true. I love that.
Yeah. I didn't realize when I went to New York City, I'm not supposed to look at people in the eye and say hi. that was frowned upon. I was told that was not the correct approach.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, that's great.
Bless their heart.
Yeah,
I do love them.
Hearts. See, we say bless their hearts about people we don't like. So, like if we are trying to figure out a way to say,
I've heard it like that.
Yeah. Oh, bless his heart.
What's your go-to when it comes to like a fast food place?
Oh, I'm Culver's all the way.
Culver's.
Oh gosh, yeah, because
the butter burger.
Oh, double burger with cheese and ketchup and pickles. And then they have sweet potato fries at some of them. Sometimes they don't, which is unfortunate. I don't know why that happened. And then the custard is just, I get the custard sundae that has all of the different kinds of fruit on it. They'll make it special for you.
Really?
Yeah, they will.
Oh.
And then if I have a day where I'm thinking I should probably try to eat better, then I'll have a single cheeseburger.
Okay.
Yeah. Skip the fries, but double the sundae.
What do you watch? What's your favorite program to watch on TV?
Oh gosh, so I'm the worst because I don't get to watch TV very much. And so somebody told me a while ago that they made some weird reference and said it was a Gilmore Girls thing.
Yeah, and you were like, I've never
never watched Gilmore, so I started watching them on Netflix, and it drives my family insane.
Because it's like, it was from like the 90s, and they talk very fast.
And it's a mom and a daughter, which Gilmore Girls I thought would have been sisters. And so...
They look kind of like sisters.
But Brian can't stand how fast they talk and what they say, so it's really gotten to be something that I watch once in a while to irritate him. So what's funny is that I was staying in Rapid City, and it was Roseanne was on the hotel TV that night, the old Roseanne. Yep. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, it is still funny.
So was the new one good?
Really good, because the whole big thing is, which it's the only show that's really dove into the political side of it, but Roseanne is a big Trump supporter, and her sister Jackie is a big Hillary supporter. So the two of them start on the show bumping heads. And in real life, I guess that is their affiliation too.
Yeah. Is it really?
Yes. So instantly,
now I kind of want to watch
all these really great jokes about, well, you Hillary loving, blah, blah. Like, it's really great.
Yeah.
So how annoyed do you get if people call you Stephanie Herseth?
They actually still do that. Once in a while they do. So Stephanie, tell me. And I'm like, I just, you know what, I don't get annoyed. I just act like I am Stephanie. I don't want to disappoint them.
And you also know she's getting called Kristi Noem all the time.
You think she is?
I'm sure she is.
I don't know.
Well, I talked to Angela Kinnicky once, and she was like, I get called Nancy Nave constantly.
Does she really?
Yeah, but Nancy Nave says the same thing.
That's so interesting.
So you know it's the same way.
Yeah, it probably is. Poor thing, I never even thought about that before, that people could be calling her.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Yeah, no, I don't want to disappoint them. I figure if Stephanie's at the front of their mind, they're a big fan, and so I'll just pretend and nod.
Right, exactly.
And smile, yeah. Yeah.
So, do you love Inca? Well, you're not even here very much.
I've never eaten there. Can you believe it? Have you eaten there?
I was there like last week, and it's really good.
People say it's good.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I can take any Mexican restaurant, really. Yeah.
So is everybody lip syncing to the same song?
Yep.
And then you're patching it together?
Exactly. And it looked great when he's done.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's great.
That's great. And there's there's like a quiz bowl or something that we were doing.
Really?
And they asked me to volunteer to ask the kids questions.
That's cool.
And let me tell you something, those 6 and 7 year olds.
That's smart.
They know a lot of things that I don't know.
So what were they asking him questions on?
Okay, one question that I asked a 6-year-old is name
were you a quiz master? Were you like the guy that got to ask the questions? That's a big deal.
You got to ask questions.
Oh yeah, because our kids used to do Bible quiz, and it was you got to be a quiz master. You were like the quiz master.
Yeah,
You're
but I wasn't that smart.
Oh well.
I had the answers in front of me, but like I asked the kid.
It's all about bluffing.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
They're kids. So
exactly, they're 6. But the question was name 3 forms of matter.
Oh, wow.
And that poor kid looked at me like, I don't know. And I wanted to be like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're never going to have to know that again.
If anybody asks you that again, ask Siri.
That's exactly.
That's a dumb question.
It's so true. I love it.
They had to name, like, what 2 colors make orange and what 2 colors make green.
And these kids are 6 and 7 years old?
Yes.
So orange is red, and I'm like, do you do that? Do you immediately start to think, do I know that?
Yes, and I had the answer
Red,
there.
yellow,
I'm like, I don't think I would know that.
Green was blue and yellow?
Yes.
Blue and yellow?
I believe so.
Well, we could pass that.
You're right.
We're rock stars.
What about this? What is
Anonymous?
No.
See, they have a
See, because that I could do.
They have a whole list of words in my office of things Kristi can't say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they can't put it in speeches.
Oh, that's exciting.
Because when there's pressure, it's like, oh, she can't say that. Like an entrepreneur, I will screw that
That's
up
a tough one, though.
every day.
That is a toughie.
Rural? Like, how often in South Dakota you have to say rural all the time? But
And
if I get into a speech, it's awkward.
It comes out weird. Yeah, it's like when I'm trying to spell definitely and I can't get it, so I just erase it and write certainly.
Yeah, certainly, that's true.
So that was the song. I'm just letting you hear that again. Matt Michaels just went crazy on this one.
He did.
Yeah, he did. And so at any time, and I'll start singing here too. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet, that hot blood in my body, it drops. Ooh, can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. On like a baby rocket, so don't stop. Under the lights where everything knows, nowhere to hide when I'm getting too close. When we move, we already know. It's just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. So just dance, dance, dance. Make it look like we did that all day.
My daughters would say, "Mom, you're such a bad dancer."
No, you're good.
Like, well, sorry, I'm just,
you're a good dancer.
You gotta try.
No,
you gotta try, right?
We are still part of the generation where we're good dancers.
Good.
We haven't lost that yet.
That's good.
That was good. That was really good.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
So this is something, are you going to share with everybody then that can't even be at the banquet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So it will definitely air.
This is the job I want to have someday.
Yeah.
Like,
wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, wouldn't it? Just to go around and make super fun videos
See,
like this.
I know. I had the impression that Matt Michaels wanted to do this like all day.
He was.
He was really excited about it.
He was really into it.
He was.
Oh gosh, he's so much fun.
I like him a lot.
I do too. See, that's the ignorance.
Like, does Trump have a master's?
I don't know what Trump has.
I know. So then, so you can't be a university president, but you can't be the president?
President, that's true.
That seems a little strange.
That's true. That is true. You did kind of give him the button, so he kind of has a lot of authority.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you get to interact with him much?
Actually, a lot. I do.
And he's a peaceful man, I assume?
He is, and we talk on the phone. We have meetings. We have, the interesting thing, he's very different in meetings than he is on TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's kind of quiet and thoughtful, and then as soon as the discussion is done, he kind of makes a decision.
Oh.
And there you go. So he is. I kind of have a funny story. I might write a book someday that says funny things President Trump said to me, because I have a funny story from every time we have talked. The first time we were in the Oval Office, he said, he said, Kristi, come on over here, shake my hand. And so I shook his hand, and I said, Mr. President, you should come to South Dakota sometime. We have Mount Rushmore. And he goes, did you know it's my dream to have my face on Mount Rushmore?
Is he aware that's not really now?
Well, I started laughing, and he wasn't laughing.
No, I'm sure he's serious.
And then within a month or so, he said it in public and got a lot of